Welcome to episode 23. In this episode, it's a little different because I recorded for about 5 hours and I used about an hour, well, a little less than an hour of footage to make the video. And I died a few times. I'm not doing a story in this video. There's no mission. But what there is a constant pressure by the Xenon in my home sector. Now, I've got assets there that I really don't want to lose, like, well, the headquarters and my new hull part factory. So I put a lot of energy into trying to build up a little bit of military and explain to the military how to protect the sector, protect my miner that is there. I did lose a miner. I didn't even notice in the video, but I did lose one. And the main thing that I experiment with is this mod called Reaction Force. So this video is kind of a showcase of Reaction Force and how it works. Reaction Force is a mod that you can use to alter the behavior of your military ships. What it essentially does is it makes them able to respond to distress calls that other ships are putting out, or your station or anything. And if something's under attack, they will come and help and try to deal with the aggressor. The vanilla game doesn't do that. So this mod is all about being able to do that. I also show a little bit of exploring in the northern sectors with a mod called Sector Explorer. And I have one called Satellite Service, which I'm trying to use now instead of Sector Satellites, because Sector Satellites is still installed, because I don't think you can uninstall any mod that you have assets that belong to that mod in the game. So I'm just going to leave it, but I'm going to try and use Satellite Service going forward a little bit, because what that does is it allows your scout ships to be able to place satellites autonomously around stations, jump gates, things like that. It kind of complements, I think it's written by the same person as Sector Explorer. There's also another mod that I'm demonstrating in this video called Inventory Collector. And what that does is you can give a ship the assignment to run around the entire map and collect the personal inventories of pilots. So if you've got ships scattered all over the place and quite a few of them have inventory, then this ship will go around and collect all of that and bring it to your headquarters and drop it off. Very nice. It's a pretty good episode, I'd say, in terms of content. I skipped a lot of stuff that really didn't need to be shown, a lot of fumbling around and things like that. You don't need to see that. So I hope you enjoy watching as I learn how to secure headquarters. Let's get started. I also need to get a tougher miner to handle this sector, I think. These small miners aren't going to cut it. Well, medium miners, I mean. The medium miners are too weak. What do we got? This is Magnetar. It's a mineral miner. Basic engine, basic shields, basic thrusters, good shields for the main ship. Mining turret with basic shields. Cyclone turret, which is a laser, basically some kind of beam turret, I think, with basic shields for these 5 medium turrets, including 2 for number 4. Basic software, 4 cargo drones, 11 mining drones, 5 laser towers, bunch of flares. Full crew. Cyclones are set to attack fighters. $4.9 million. Quasar heavy fighters. Combat Mark 1. Combat 2 thrusters. Probably should give it better shields. 2 cyclic rays, 2 FBLs, fragmentation bomb launchers, I guess. Both of those I haven't used personally, so I'm just hoping they work well. I'll order 5, but I don't know how effective they are, so this is kind of a risk. Now I have to check up on my other property.
Successfully docked.
I'm going to swap out
It's an honor to have you aboard.
the heavy scatter guns for, oh dear, I can't put cyclic rays on, can I? Ah, I don't have any high power slots on the Maria, really? That's disappointing. Check this out. Quasars over here. Pretty big fighters. They got 4 guns, 2 of them high powered. That would be the side ones here. That's a cyclic ray right there. It's does devastating damage to the shields, but still does pretty good hull damage from what I can tell. And these right there and right there would be the fragmentation bomb launchers, which is not really a good name. It's more like a flak weapon, I think. I've not tried it yet, so hopefully these will work out as reaction force fighters. That's just 3. Looks like the miner is already done. This is where you set up the drones that your station builds. Got the hull part factory that's needs drones, but you can't just give it drones. You have to have it build them. And in order to do that, you go to this interface here and you tell it how many of each kind of drone that you want, and then it goes over here and it creates buy offers for all the parts of the drones. In this case, it needs smart chips and drone components. I wonder what these guys are doing. There's so many Argon fighters that are just hanging out in Morningstar, but they never go anywhere to do anything. Let's go say hi to the new ship. Very industrial looking. Docking for 3 small ships. That's interesting.
Docking queued.
Queued? Oh, that's what they're for. It's for the mining drones. So that's a mining drone.
Docking aborted.
Let's see what it does. Very strange looking little ship. Seems to just hang out for a while. Oh, it disappeared. What happened? That's a bit strange, don't you think? That they just kind of vanish? Searching for resources. 750 in storage. Oh, hey, that one's got a shiny bit on it. Waiting for drones. I wonder if that's that mod. I've got a mod called Go Home Drone. Makes drones dock faster. Maybe that's it. 7,800. Well, it's definitely mining. Or maybe it's just finding little pieces of asteroid that are already floating around and collecting them.
Docking granted. Morea.
Oh, there's a conch, and they killed it. That's cool.
Forager.
Small cock energy.
Quasar. Vanguard.
Ooh. That did well.
Hive Guard. Quasar. Vanguard.
Meanwhile, the miner, what are you up to? Check it out. Mining drone. They're pretty big when you're on foot. Cool, look at this. There's a fight going on right outside the ship. The turrets are engaging. It's so cool because, like, I'm here on foot, and there's the cock ship right above. Cyclone turrets doing their job. Look at that. The Odysseus is in the background helping out. I gotta jump to see it. Ooh. Well, the good news now is that I have got about an hour's worth of graphene and refined metals to make hull parts, which means that I should be making about 5,000 hull parts an hour at this current rate. And that'll only go up as my workforce increases. I've currently got 757 hull parts in storage, and my sell offer wants to... okay, so that's going to be... I have to decide basically, should I store up my hull parts that I'm producing, or should I sell them? Automatic sell amount. Sell all but, like, I don't know. I'm going to build another station. I could build this station here. That might be worth doing. In fact, I could do that. Oh, crap. Xenon. I've got a few Xenon here. Maybe I should hop in the Katana. I can work a lot faster than that.
Katana.
Try again. We were hit.
Come on, hold still. Seriously? That's bullshit.
Morea. Forager.
Awaiting.
Danger.
Awaiting orders.
Katana. Hive guard.
Awaiting orders.
Forager.
Holy cow. That was a bit much. Oh, there's more.
Katana. P. Incoming missile. Danger.
Whew. I just didn't trust that you would do it right.
Awaiting orders.
Why is this one building so much faster than this one? They're identical.
Gladius.
Ooh, a Terran ship in Argon space.
Want some more?
Getting destroyed. Ooh, check this out.
Tokyo.
Wow, so there's a Tokyo, which is a big Terran carrier in Argon Prime. Man, they're going all out with this war.
Now, use an EMP to create a breach and then scan it.
Shut up.
Oh, and make sure there's no station security around. You'd be torn apart in your flimsy spacesuit.
Cover
Okay, so I've got the Pegasus in Wretched Skies 5, and I'm going to tell him to do the Sector Explorer. I need to get a handle on what's going on over here. I also want him to drop satellites wherever he can. I don't think he'll drop them next to non-friendly stations, though. I really need to make friends with the Zioth Patriarchy as much as I really don't want to. I think I need to because they are my neighbors.
Cover deactivated.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, shit. Get out of there. Get out of there. Great.
Protector.
Wow, there's a Barbarossa at my station. I wonder what they're doing. I'm going to order the big miner to drop off the ore now so that we get an injection of ore into the hull part factory that really needs it. Because at the moment it's just not getting any. And I don't want these hull parts to keep coming. Well, at least this is working.
Vanguard covered.
Oh, look who showed up. I want to see what this is like.
Katana.
Oh, low! That is a cool weapon. Alright, I'm going to try this out. Alright. Let's see what this
M.
Mason Lance does. Here we are. Ah! Oh man! Oh man! Oh, I love it! I love it! Alright.
M.
Alright, I hope it's consistently good because it needs to be. Wait. Oh, they heat up. They heat up really hard. Look at all these things. Oh, it just erased it. It just erased it. Where are all these things coming from? Oh,
M.
what a weapon. What a weapon. Why are they just sitting there?
P. Incoming missile. Danger.
No, are you kidding me? How could it kill the katana so quickly?
Striking.
Wipe you out.
Cover activated. Yaki. M.
This machine is
Awaiting orders.
Cover deactivated.
All right, it's taken me several hours, but I think I've finally got enough military in Heretic's End. It's difficult to say because the Xenon are very intermittent and they kind of come really randomly. But I'll show you what I've got set up. I have 3 katanas now here. One of them is set up to be Katana Defense Lead, and that one's got the order to be in the reaction force assigned to the station. So like home, I clicked on the station. It doesn't say that, but I have it set to dock when it's not in use, when it's not assigned to a reaction. Response range is set to 0 so it doesn't leave sector. Allowed threat level is 0 so it responds to everything, even if it's overwhelming, which probably isn't the best idea, but we'll see how it goes. Everything else is kind of default. What this means is that for this ship to respond, the target that's under attack needs to have at least 5% of its hull and shield gone from the attacker before it will respond. And then it'll come out and start attacking. Oh, also, yeah, attack small and medium ships, but not large, because if a K comes through, I don't want it messing with that. There's 2 other katanas and 5 quasars that are set to intercept for the defense lead. I don't have these set up as part of the reaction force because I'm kind of testing what intercept does, because normally in the game intercept means that if they see something to attack, they'll just fly out ahead and attack it. But in this case, I'm thinking that because this katana, the leader, will stay docked, that all of these other ships should just hang out, which is what you see all these blue lines. These blue lines represent the intercept command for this leader. And this little bell shape here is the reaction force. So what this katana should be doing now is probably docking. Don't know why he's not. Yeah, I've had a lot of trouble today. This has been a tough day. I think it's coming together. Also, I've got the Pegasus in this sector here, just scouting, because I really want to get a handle on where these Xenon are coming from. Like here comes, oh boy, here comes something right now. Okay, so that's a P. Here's the Odysseus is right up front. Might attack it, but
P.
we're going to find out in a moment just what happens. Looks like he's going back into the gate. Yeah. So he came through the gate and he's now he's now coming back in. Okay. So ideally, I want my forces to attack this P before it can do any real damage. The Odysseus will probably destroy it,
Odysseus. Vanguard.
but it seems to be kind of busy at the moment. Oh no, here it comes. The Odysseus is set up with different orders. Currently, it's set to protect the station, so I guess that's fine. It's probably not that great to have on a reaction force, but it happened to be hanging out near the gate, so that might be why. I don't know what it's going to use on the P. It doesn't seem to be really focused on the P, but just in general, shooting the Xenon in the area. So that big gun that looks like the Graviton isn't called Graviton in this case. It's actually called Fusion Burst. I don't know what that means, but that looks kind of cool. Wonder if I can get a screenshot of that. There we go. Looks like the P launched missiles at it. Ooh, yeah. Oh, wow. See, now I'm a little worried because the Odysseus launched flares, and I want to make sure that they work. Because that there is a missile that the P launched at it. So we'll see. Where does it go? Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the C was on the top is in missile defense. So looks like the P's getting hit a little bit. Oh, it jumped out. Looks like there's another one. Alright, this P's lost his shields. Does seem like the capital ships are more than capable of engaging multiple targets at the same time, which is fantastic because in vanilla that was seriously broken due to the turrets being very short range and very slow projectiles. So this fixes that for sure in VRO. Notice the Odysseus hasn't even engaged its main guns on the P. Normally you'd want to do that with the destroyer, you know, because the main guns of the destroyers are way more powerful than the turrets. Oh, there goes another missile. We'll see what happens. Oh, look at all the Sea-Whiz on it. That's cool. Yeah, it didn't even hit. That's great. Just about curtains for the P. Notice that the other ships haven't really responded from the station. I think that's because the Odysseus is handling it just fine. Like, even if it gets shot at, it needs at least 5% loss in its hull and shield combo.
Cover activated. Yaki.
For there to be a response. And then if there is a response, everything else should just come screaming at it. The P's had a chance to recover a little bit with the shields because the Odysseus seems to be losing interest. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's waiting for. It could just take it out, but it's not. It does miss a lot. One thing I could try taking one of the katanas. See, I can't give orders because I'm disguised as a Yaki, so I've got to get myself out of...
Cover deactivated.
This katana... Oh, wait. Did it finally kill it? Oh, here's another P. No, that's the same P. Alright, let's see what happens. Maybe this katana will get there before the Odysseus finishes it off. Not sure what this line represents. Oh, I bet it broke off because it died. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have it collect drops. See, this is definitely set to dock. Wait, what's he doing now? This is my reaction force leader.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. He's not actually docking. And I think that's fine because that leaves the 4 docking ports open. I mean, does it need to dock? Maybe it means just fly near. And all these guys, they seem to really want to line up in a row. See that? Oh, we have a new customer. Oh, hey. Oh, oh my. Okay, so this katana is engaging this new P, and it is taking damage, and all of a sudden, everybody is attacking this P at the same time. What I hope is that the katana doesn't die, because I might have it flee, because it's not doing that good. It's down to 66% hull, which is surprising, because it should be able to take that P pretty easily. Let's see if it can get out of there before it dies. No, it's confused because of the gate. That's not good.
Autopilot disengaged.
Well, at least it gives me a little breathing room.
Wretched skies.
Because man, I was getting destroyed there. Now I'm in wretched skies with that katana that was under attack right here, which I need to get repaired. But the P is still over here and getting assaulted by all of these guys in the reaction force. So the reaction force was coming to the rescue of the katana, which wouldn't have made it. So I'm a little questioning the effectiveness of this. I mean, it's like the police, right? You know, when seconds count, the police are only minutes away. That's kind of like this. Not really ideal. All right, let's turn around and
Awaiting
go
orders.
back. They should still be attacking it. Looks like they're not, though. Looks like only 5 are on it now.
Entering system. Heretic.
All right, so I'm back. This is me. What I'm going to do now is tell this katana to go repair, because holy cow. I really should have some kind of repair bay in the home base. Maybe I can attach one to my headquarters, because that would be nice, because repairs, you know, are going to be important.
End.
So now that I'm not in the seat, I can tell the katana that it needs to go repair. It's going to be expensive. And fly back. And I am going to return to my ship. Let's take a look at this P here. We've got a bunch of quasars on the job. I don't know why the katana lead broke off. Maybe because the ship's no longer under attack. You know, the katana that was under attack. But these guys still seem intent on killing the P. By the way, you know how you drag the screen by clicking and dragging with the mouse like this? Click, drag. If you click drag on and you accidentally click on one of these blue lines, which are order lines, what's going to happen is it's going to go like this. You click and then you drag, and what you're actually doing is you're inserting an order, which is a fly and wait order, which will make this ship fly here, then execute what it was doing before. And you don't want that, because you're just trying to pan the stupid screen. So just go back and delete that order like this, if that happens. See, individually, none of these quasars would stand a chance against that P. But 5 of them... Yeah. Five of them are doing a pretty good job.
We still need to work on finding that relay station. Terrans are not known for their
Screw
endless
you,
patience.
Dal. It seems to be confusing the P's targeting systems as well. Like, he doesn't know what to focus on. And yeah, that seems to be working. That P isn't going to last much
Awaiting
longer.
orders.
Ooh. Oh yeah, he really hurt that quasar with that missile. Even though he launched flares, the missile still got him. Yeah, that's not bad. It's disappointing that this katana didn't really do that well. It's like a dead factory here. Oh dear, that's the Xenon do seem to be coming through from here into this system. I might be able to trust Reaction Force to take care of things. Maybe. I mean, they shouldn't be wandering around really by themselves. They should be sticking together. I'm not too worried about the Magnetar because it's tough and the station's pretty tough. And the drill is probably the only really vulnerable thing. But, you know, I'm not going to worry too much if I lose it. It's not very valuable. That Magnetar looks like he did drop off the ore. I got to check the overview. Oh, why is there no ore? That's so weird. 4480 refined metal per hour. And I've got, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it says that I've got enough to last a half an hour, because clearly I don't. I've got 340 and I'm not making any more yet. Yeah, that miner needs to get on the ball. He's filling up all right, but it takes a long time. My main goal is that I really want to be able to not have to babysit Heretic's End for at least a few hours in order to go off and do more things, like more storylines for the Terrans, get my destroyer, you know, and a few other things that I need to do. I don't want to have to be stuck maintaining this and managing it myself. Because let's face it, you know, you get 1-star, 2-star pilots, flying these ships, they're not doing very good. But even a 5-star pilot isn't going to do very good. The human player is like a 25-star pilot, by comparison. So you really are a force multiplier in this game, whatever you're focusing on. And right now I'm focusing on maintaining the security of Heretic's End. At least I got a little scouting going on over here. Because although unfortunately I don't have any satellites up, I might deploy some satellites manually. All right, I've got a satellite here. Let's see how many Xenon are hanging out over here.
Bukri.
What is the Terrans doing over here?
Entering wretched skies. 10.
Oh, I got some cock now. Great. You know what I should do? Something just occurred to me. We should deploy a whole ton of laser towers around this gate. I can't afford a defense platform yet, but I should be able to put up laser towers, right? Maybe some Mark IIs if I get... How is that Odysseus doing that maneuver? All right, well, he's on the ball. Does the Odysseus have any laser towers? He's got 15 laser tower too. Ooh. That should help. Why are they just taking their time? It's not very fast reaction, guys. This might help a little bit. Help, kind of slow them down a bit. Well, they sure are quick to return home.
Awaiting orders.
They take forever to actually deploy. That's kind of strange. Oh, look. Build to capacity.
We've found something out here.
I hate these ones. Look at all these things. It's rotating quick, too. Damn it. Oh.
Mineral. Vanguard.
Never mind. It already dropped it off. All right. Here we are. We have ore. And this has got enough to last 20 minutes. I can refine this for 20 minutes before it runs out. So as long as the magnetar returns in 20 minutes, it should be fine. If not, I need more miners. All 4 hull part modules are working. So I'm finally making some real progress with the hull parts. I've got almost 1,500 in storage, and I'm selling them. But I don't think I should be selling them. I think I'm going to save up
Requesting permission to dock.
5,000 and sell anything over 5,000. Then if I decide to build another station, I'll have the hull parts to get started with that. Man, it wants 7 million for the budget. Well, this looks promising. I've got a bunch of laser towers now, Mark II laser towers hanging out here. So hopefully that'll take care of, incoming Xenon, because they do come in relatively manageable numbers. It's just that they come in so randomly. And I really need to be able to be away from this for a while. Oh, hey, look. Let's see what happens. So this M somehow popped through and got here. And he should be in range of most of these things, so let's see what happens to him. Well, it's not as effective as I was hoping. Oh, hey. This is good news. Reaction force has been dispatched to aid the laser tower. Well, they took care of those 2Ms pretty well. I wonder if I can have the reaction force based at the gate. That'd be great. Let's try that. So if I say destination and I pick the gate, does that work? Confirm? Oh, check this out. They're killing an S. See, the S just wants to come through. He doesn't want to fight. He just wants to get through and get out of here to the next sector, because they're working on something in another sector. However, there's 2 ships on him, maybe 3 ships on him. Well, it does seem like I can base him here, so that's good. That should really help, actually, because this is my main problem, right? The main problem is this jump gate that are letting Xenon through, and if I just put enough ships set here to react to things, that should work. Alright, the magnetar is this full, and the ore, we got 13 minutes left. Alright, let's check my other guys. Looks like these guys are actually mining now. They were just sitting there for like ages. That's good. And nobody's stuck in avarice. That's also very good news. Another thing I need to do is buy a couple of elite vanguards. I know. Why, right?
Requesting permission to dock.
This is the drop collector. It's an elite vanguard, which is the cheapest hull. It's got the best engines, minimal everything else, good shields, minimal everything else, some flares. And the whole point is to go into the war zone and to pick up the drops that other people have caused and then bring them back to headquarters. So I need to buy maybe 3 of these. You know what I should do is I should set up a regular trade run between my station and this wharf, just delivering hull parts. Oh, look, they're actually both building. I thought it didn't have enough hull parts. This is going to be interesting. What it's going to do is essentially, it's got to have a 1-star pilot. Repeat orders. Give your ship an order to set up repeating orders. Collect drops, and then right click. How do you set it to drop off the inventory, though, is the thing. I didn't know that was, well, I guess we just fly here. Okay, time to see what happens. I told him to collect drops. There's some xenon. Why is he going to the center? He shouldn't fly to the center at first. Oh yeah, it's also got to have the behavior to flee if he's under attack. And this other elite can be set up to inventory collector, visit small ships, deposit an HQ, revisit interval. Let's rename this one. Now he's coming back. We'll see if they actually meet up. I don't think they will, but it'd be cool if they did. Nope. Inventory collector, where are you going? It looks like I've got 6, other than drop collector, I've got 6 different ships that have inventory. And what's in question is whether or not this drop collector will actually collect the inventory from them. Nothing's showing up in the order queue, but it is approaching a ship.
Permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
It's approaching Quasar 1, which doesn't have inventory, but maybe it just gave it over. Now you're stopping at Tana Graviton. Quasar 2 has inventory according to this list. Now it's off the list. Oh, that's fantastic. It's actually doing the job. This is a good mod. It takes a little too long, I think, to actually do the transfer. I'm kind of wondering how it works if the other ship is, not stopped. Katana Defense Lead. Quasar 5 is off the list. So it's got to go to the Odysseus and the Magnetar. Alright, so now, yeah, both of these have inventory. Is it actually docking or what? Oh, it's not docking. It just visits them and transfers the inventory over magically, I guess. Now it's got to go to the Odysseus, which will be the last stop before maybe it'll go to HQ, since HQ is literally right here, or maybe it will go to the drop collector. See, the Odysseus isn't stopping for it. So the question is, does that matter? It looks like it doesn't, because it no longer has inventory. So now he's going to HQ, which is great. Yep, he's docking.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Who's asking? Who just got pirated? 2 for 8. I really should just tell them all to escape or to flee by default. I think I'll do that right now. Orders, default global response to pirate harassment. Why does it say comply? No, escape. So now drop collector is the only one that has inventory because the inventory collector dropped it off, which means I need to go inventory gatherer. And it looks like it's going to wait 8 to 20 minutes before cycling again. Let's reduce that 4 to 20 minutes because you really should be cycling all the time. Yeah, I'd say this is a lot safer than it used to be. It's got 3 katanas and 5 quasars and a whole bunch of laser towers, and they're all kind of hanging out at the jump gate. So that means I should be able to move on to some other stuff, which is something I couldn't do. Oh, that's a P. Don't kill it. Don't kill my Pegasus. Good. Alright, so I've told the Pegasus to explore through this accelerator, but the Explorer order is different than the Sector Explorer activity, which is why I got confused last time. Go through. Now I have to get rid of this order, and it should go and default to the behavior Sector Explorer, which is different than Explore, the vanilla. Oh dear, look at all those xenon. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Don't suicide into them, please. No, don't do that. Don't frickin' don't.
We're taking hits.
Yeah, no kidding. You shouldn't have gone into it. Get out of there. Great, now everybody's after the Pegasus. Yeah, get out of there. Are you seriously going to go through that? No, he's not. Alright, so now what are you going to do? You're going to go back into the Xenon? Oh, you're going up. Good. Whew. Alright, you should be able to explore in peace from up there. What was I doing? Now that things seem to be stable, I'm going to save. Ah, this is really neat. Check it out. I think this has, yeah, this little green triangle here. This sets the amount that it will sell it if it goes past that marker. So, and you can actually drag it, which is just cool. 5,000. You know, at the rate this is going, I should really go more. I should probably go up to 10,000. That way, I'll have a whole bunch to make an entire station with without having to hunt down hull parts. Wouldn't that be nice? Looks like I'm out of ore, sadly, which means the miner isn't fast enough. So the only thing that probably would threaten me at this point is a K coming through, which could happen, but we'll see. Funny enough, it actually is behaving like a satellite in the fact that it has an orbit. It's just, I've always thought it's silly to call these things satellites when they're really probes. And that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.